We're talking about line types. Now, I would like to give a quick overview on line types, because if you are a new bookie or a new agent, you're going to have some of your players contact you to ask you for reduced juice or discount juice or different line types. The juice or the vig is how you really make your money. So you really don't want to discount that unless you are giving the players huge volume on the game. Because realistically, you want to balance the books and you want to get the same amount of wagers on each side. So if you're charging a 10-cent line, you're going to make 5%. But as you reduce the juice, your hold is going to go down. So it's in NFL, 90% of the books are going to be offering you a 10-cent line. That is, or we'll call it a 20-cent line, but people refer to it as a 10-cent line because it's the amount of juice you charge on a straight wager. Example, you are risking 110 to win 100 on NFL Team A, betting NFL Team B. Now, as the game periods decrease, the juice actually increases. So first and second halves, you might charge a 30-cent line, which is 15 cents on either side. And again, when you go down to quarters and shorter periods of games or periods or events or shorter periods within the game, the higher the juice goes up. So you'll be charging minus 120 to win 100 on first quarters or who scores first or player props or game props, etc. Now, giving a reduced juice line, that's a huge advantage to a player because he has to win less wagers to overcome the juice to break even. So the higher the juice is to your favor, the lower the juice is to the player's favor. So always try to have a happy medium, and I would definitely consult with your paperhead provider on what kind of line types they provide and what the juices they offer on wagers, so that you can actually see if you're going to be able to make a profit. And I'm sure that they will explain to you in more detail that if you have a player that wants a reduced juice line, that they could evaluate their action and review the player's action to let you know if it's a good idea to reduce the juice on a certain wager or a certain player, or offer a player a different line type. Also, on line types, you have the ability at many of these paperhead shops to remove or add stuff to a line type. So for instance, on an NFL game where the spread is so huge, like minus 14, the money line on that game might be crazy, like minus 800 or 900. And lines like that you don't really want to offer your player because they'll be risking 900 to win 100. And what happens is they might win a couple of those wagers, but every now and then those big money lines lose and your players get upset or they lose their whole bankroll. So a general rule of thumb is on point spread events is really not to offer a money line, in my opinion, on events that are offering a line type of greater than 4 to 1, which is 400 to win 100. Or what you could do is change the wager limit. So if the person wants to bet a large money line wager, it's a smaller bet, so you're not exposing yourself, or he will not be risking a lot of his bankroll or his credit limit on one single wager. So keep your money line wagers to a lower amount is what I do with a lot of my players, what I recommend that you do. And you have at least if you lower the wager on a money line, the wager will be available to bet. They probably won't bet it because of the risk will be too great, but at least it shows on your shelf or on your board so that if they do want to wager it or throw it in a long shot parlay or something, they do have that opportunity. Thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe below and add comments in the comment section if you need any additional information.